From itchy bites to serious illness, mosquitoes and vectors can be more than annoying. They can be a danger to your health. The Sacramento Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District is here to share proven and effective methods to control mosquitoes and reduce the risk of disease. Let's welcome Public Information Officer. We have Luz Maria Robles. Hello, Luz. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, good morning.
It's that time of the year, Luz.
It is.
Okay.
The spring is here, and so are mosquitoes.
So are mosquitoes. I've already been bit a couple of times. So why should we be concerned about mosquitoes, though?
Well, precisely because, as you were saying, not only are they a nuisance, they're annoying, but they're also a health threat. So, with the warming temperatures that we're having now and into the next few days, mosquitoes are definitely out, and we need to make sure that we're protecting ourselves from mosquito bites and diseases.
Okay, and you brought some of your little friends here, so we can't ignore the little mosquitoes. So where do mosquitoes breed, and are there different types of mosquitoes?
There's definitely different types of mosquitoes. We have actually about 27 different species of mosquitoes between our two counties, and they come from different habitats, right? The ones that we're most concerned about are the ones that would be breeding in small backyard sources around your home, that dog dish, that fountain, that plant saucer, anything that holds water for more than a few days can and will become a mosquito breeding source. And then obviously we have our ag sources around us, right? Along with creeks and streams, and anything that has water is a potential source.
That's good to know, because these are some things that we forget about. We set it and forget it, so we got to be mindful of that, especially with mosquito season here. One thing we always hear around mosquito season: West Nile virus. How serious is it, and what are the symptoms? What kind of a season do we expect to have in comparison to last year, too?
Yeah, so West Nile virus is here to stay. It's a disease that we see every single year. It's the most prevalent disease in our area as well as in California. Last year was actually a pretty mild season, but in 2023 we did have a long and intense season of West Nile virus with more than 59 human cases in Sacramento County, 39 in Yolo County, including some fatalities. So it's definitely something that we should be mindful of. If you have symptoms such as fever, headache, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, or flu-like symptoms, you should definitely go to your doctor and ask for a blood exam to test for West Nile.
Okay, I like that you pointed out the symptoms, just so we can be a little bit mindful and aware of that if we're experiencing those symptoms. One more time again, where do mosquitoes breed? You touched on it. I want to make sure our viewers hear that.
No, thank you.
Yes.
So many people don't know that before mosquitoes fly, they actually grow in water, right? So they go through 4 different stages and in their cycle. 3 of them happen in the water, which is why it's so important that we're always doing our part to drain that stagnant water, right? So I always ask that at least once a week you look around your yard, and especially when we have these like late rains followed by warm temperatures, that creates the ideal mosquito breeding conditions. So it's definitely important that we look for those sources and drain them.
Yes, and with those breeding areas, now that we're aware of them, what can residents do around their home to just prevent mosquitoes?
Yes, so exactly that. So the most important thing they can do is always look for those sources of stagnant water, right? So we have invasive mosquitoes that can even breed in a teaspoon of water, and they prefer those small backyard sources. So it's very important that we're always draining that water. Also, just around our home, making sure that right now is a good time to check all of our window screens, make sure that they don't have holes. Obviously, always close your door, to make sure that mosquitoes are not coming into your home.
And okay, are these like baby mosquitoes or?
No, we actually have, these are baby mosquitoes in this container here. So this is basically a life cycle container jar to show the immature, the baby stages of a mosquito. And then of course everyone recognizes the mosquitoes that bite and fly, right? And over here we have our fish, mosquito fish. They feed on baby mosquitoes, so we give them free to people that have a pond at home, a fountain, a horse trough, because they help us control mosquitoes naturally, and people can request them for free. So we can come on and provide them free of charge.
Good to know. And before we let you go, can you quickly go through the district D's of mosquito prevention?
These are just some simple D's that we always talk about. So D, the first one, drain stagnant water. That's the most important one. Dawn and dusk, those are the times when mosquitoes are most active. So if you can avoid going outside, that'd be great. Close your door, dress in long sleeves and pants if you can, and then defend or always wear some good mosquito repellent when spending time outdoors. There's lots of different types of repellent. Find one that you like and use it while spending time outdoors to prevent bites.
There we go. Luz, making sure we don't get bitten. Luz, always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information. Fight back against mosquitoes and vectors. Head to fightthebite.net for the latest information or call 1-800-429-1022.